Just another one on the list.
All right, Leroy, let's get to this. Yesterday, now this was interesting. So yesterday, the Heat made Goran and Bam available to speak, which I was very surprised by because we know the Heat. When it comes to injuries, you don't practice, you don't talk, Playboy. But apparently, I guess there's some. I haven't looked too much into it, but I guess with the NBA Finals, there's different rules. I would assume for gambling purposes, that there's different rules. So they had to talk.
Everybody talks. Right.
They had to talk, and so Goran did a Zoom press conference. So did Bam, but Bam's was pretty encouraging. Bam was bummed, but it seems that Bam. That seems like the news is good. He's upgraded to questionable, so I think Bam's playing tonight. He's getting upgraded to questionable instead of doubtful, and it seems like he's on his way. Jimmy mentioned after the game, he was mentioning Bam's coming back. Kind of let that slip subtly. So,
part of it is because he can run.
Yeah, so I think Bam's coming back, but Goran, dude, well, you said when this injury happened, he ain't coming back. You said torn plantar fascia is no bueno. He also revealed yesterday that he's been playing with this basically since Milwaukee, Boston. It just wasn't torn; it didn't snap.
Right.
But my lethal Gogi, he was so sad yesterday, Leroy, and I don't want him to be sad. I wanted to go bring him some hot cocoa or something.
Dude, you'd be amazed that, when guys have injuries in moments like this, and how fans are, oh man, Gogi's hurt. It kills the player. Players don't want to be hurt, man. Like you think about it. Think about you spend your whole life trying to get to one place.
12 years.
Right. All Goran wants to do. Look, just get me to a finals. I want to be, I want to have that spotlight at least once in my life.
Yep.
And that happens. You get hurt.
Here's Goran yesterday saying that his foot is damaged about as bad as it can get.
I mean, it's already, I damage. I snap it, so it's already, bad that it is. I'm dealing with a lot of pain, so that's the main concern. And I don't want to be liability there on the floor for my team. I want to be the best that I can be. So it's just it is what it is. So.
Now Gogi was asked after that, is there any chance that he could play in the series? And
wait. So an educated person,
yeah,
an adult, after hearing what he just said,
yeah,
then followed up by asking him this next question.
Well, it was very grim, but it was also very murky. Like he doesn't want to. You could just tell in his heart he doesn't want to rule it out. Like he wants to. He wants to hold out any hope that what if it goes 7 games and he has some miraculous comeback? He's like holding out for that hope.
Hey man, hey, it's torn.
I know. I'm just telling you. I think that's what he's trying to do. Here he is. Here's Gogi on if he can play in the series.
If I'm honest, I don't know. I don't know because this injury depends of, how it goes. It progresses differently from other guys. And the only thing what I can do right now is to be on top of my treatments. Basically, I'm doing that 24/7 and, try to be back on the floor with my team. We'll see. I mean, if I'm honest, I don't even have the answer to that question because I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Can somebody get him something? Can we get him an edible arrangement? Something?
Hey, and don't be surprised if right after the season you hear he's having surgery.
Get him a free cup of Big Face coffee.
No, Jimmy's not going to give him free anything.
He said.
This is the one that got me though, Leroy.
No, there's more.
This is Gogi trying to find some answers some that even go beyond the human body. He's looking to religion to why this happened.
I mean, it's not the easiest thing right now for me, to sit down on the sideline and watch my team, how they're battling, how they're playing well. And of course, I want to be out there. But yeah, I don't know. Most of the times I ask the guy above us what have to happen right now. And it's tough. It's tough. But, try to look at this. So everything is with a purpose. So we'll see.
Oh, that just was a gut punch, dude. I just feel like he's watching with his polo, like he's got his glass his hand up against the glass.
Oh, now he's doing time? He's doing a stint?
He's in the bubble.
Oh, okay.
Just looking.
Man, I tell you what. I hate
that.
When you're a fan of a player and you know that this might be the only chance that a player gets. Like, I know a lot of guys that only played in one Super Bowl, right? And only got one opportunity to have, that Super Bowl week and all these things right there. You feel bad because that guy has been
you never know what
a key, right? But he has been a key component to how this Heat have operated and succeeded this year.
Well, he was supposed to come here and be the final piece next to Wade and Bosh. And what circumstances did he walk into? He walked into Chris Bosh having health issues that he didn't know. He walked into a fraying relationship with Dwayne Wade that was about to end and then come back.
And he had a team of knuckleheads.
And a team of like he didn't know what he was walking into. He thought he was going to come here and be the final piece to two former champions, and that he probably thought, yeah, I'm going to get there a lot sooner. And it took him 6 years.
Right.
And you got what did he get? 3 minutes?
Right.
So yeah, I feel so bad for him. And like you said, who knows if this run happens again? This is this is what Heat fans have to. Yes, maybe the Heat will add an Orca. Maybe we're on the cusp of Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler taking over the East. I don't know, but maybe we're also just having a really special season and they don't get back there. And Goran doesn't get to be here, and he was the leading scorer on the team and one of the best players on the team all year. And don't also forget he's 35. So maybe even if they do, what if he's not? What if they get back there in 2 years and his career's over? It's such a gut punch, and that's just like, yeah, when you have a guy like that, you're just like, man, that's not fair. And
I think that's the most disappointing thing probably for him is that when you start thinking about, the end of careers or whatever. I mean, for example, look at Phillip Rivers. How long that guy's been playing football? No Super Bowls.
Yep.
Right? Look at or how would you like to be Matt Ryan? You finally get an opportunity and you're associated with the biggest comeback ever.
What about somebody like Dan Marino who gets there like right away and never gets back?
Right. Or how would you like to be Jim Kelly?
Man.
You go four times, 4 in a row, and don't win one. Like, you in sports, the thing that coaches will always tell you is that take this moment and get whatever you can out of this moment right now, because we all assume, we'll be back next year.
Man,
if we were next year's a long time.
If we were doing the show back in 1984, we would have been very encouraged by Marino. Oh, don't worry, Marino. He's going to have plenty more Super Bowls to get to this.
You definitely would have. Like, if we were doing this show, we would think, this is the beginning of the run forever. Now, it's the same. Like, look, Patrick Mahomes, he's probably going to play more Super Bowls. But maybe not. Maybe not.
Right. I can use my own when we lost to Atlanta, right? We just made the assumption.
We'll be back.
No biggie. We'll be back. Right? Guess who we played the next year in the playoffs? The greatest show on turf.
Jesus.
Right. So take what we did, and they were the next wave of that high-scoring offense.
Did you ever get hurt in a playoff run?
Yeah, if we would have went to the Super Bowl that year, it was questionable if I was going to be able to play.
Oh, man, really?
I walked with a limp. Dude, after that championship game, I walked with a limp until May.
Would you have done like?
What? What?
Whatever you got, Doc.
Right, that was my ninth year. Right? It was my ninth year. And here's the thing, like when you're going through it, you don't consider all these options. You're just playing.
Jeez.
Like we were just going, we were scoring so many points on everybody, right? It didn't matter. We just, you know what? We gave up a touchdown before the half. No biggie. We'll go roll on them.
That Super Bowl would have been down here. That's when the famous Eugene Robinson Super Bowl.
I know. He's told the story. Leroy's told the story. He's watched the fireworks from his house.
Right, dude. I lived in Weston. Right.
That sucks.
And I'm sitting in there like dude from Dodgeball, sitting on my couch during the Super Bowl, watching the Super Bowl, saying that should have been me, right? And all of a sudden, I go in my backyard. I'm sitting by my pool. Fireworks. Like, that sucked.
I'm sorry.
It was terrible. I know.
I don't mean to laugh at your terrible.
I know, but I just say that as, like, I can hear it in Gogi's voice is that, like, there's no guarantee he ever gets another opportunity like this. You got to take advantage of the opportunities you get.
After he ran into the greatest show on turf, you're like, that's it, I'm done. I'm retiring. Enough of this crap.
No, I tried it again. We lost to him again, I think, in the next year's playoffs.
Stupid Kurt Warner.
I mean, it was a perfect storm. You know, we played in 3 consecutive playoffs where the only team we could play in the playoffs at that time was the team that could expose our defense. 3 straight years. Couldn't outrun them.
I snap it, so it's already, bad that it is. I'm dealing with a lot of pain, so that's the main concern. And I don't want to be liability there on the floor for my team. I want to be the best that I can be. So it's just it is what it is. It's not the easiest thing right now for me.
Oh no!
To sit down on the sideline and watch my team. How they're battling, how they're playing well, and of course I want to be out there. But yeah, I don't know. Most of the times I ask the guy above us, why have to happen right now? And it's tough. It's tough. But, try to look at this so everything is with a purpose. So we'll see.
When I tell you, Leroy, when I tweeted out that video yesterday of Gogi so sad, how many Heat fans offered up their foot for him? I don't need it.
Hey, man, it's unfortunate. And it sucks because we like him. That guy's been nothing but a professional as long as he's been here. One of the few guys that has taken any role that's been given to him.
Yep.
And done a tremendous job. The consummate professional.
I just want.
So you feel bad for him?
And I wanted him to cook Rondo in this series too.
Cook Rondo?
Oh, just cook him.
Now, hey, good foot or not, defensively.
Hey, never bad enough to play him off the floor in the fourth.
Oh, no. No. That's the weird thing about this team, right? In years past, the guys that struggle defensively would not be on the floor. Period.
Nope.
End of story. But times have changed.
I also think that these guys, like, I do think there's a willingness. Like, you saw what they were trying to do with dunks.
Oh, they want to.
Yeah, like there's a thing where like they were trying, they tried the move yesterday. They were fronting LeBron with dunks during Game 3 so that they wouldn't end up with him on the switch. Because I kept looking at my television there in Game 2. I was like, how does Duncan Robinson always end up on LeBron? How is this happening? Like LeBron would just see dunks and it's just like, yeah, licking his chops. So they just say, you know what? We'll start off with him. He'll get him to Jimmy. It was a great move. What a game by Jimmy too, man. Jesus.
Question. It's a sad question.
Yeah.
So we know about Goran Dragic not coming back.
Where are you going with this, Robbie?
We know that he's going to be a free agent next year, and Tyler Hero is now the starting point guard, 20 years old, and you also have Kendrick Nunn at point guard. I'm just asking a question. Is this the end for Goran Dragic, at least on the Heat?
I think the Heat are going to definitely bring him back if he'll be back. I mean,
here's the problem. Every year you have that guy, right, that has to make this decision. Because here's what the Heat will do. Mid-level exception versus go and get 3 years or 2 years, 20, 30 million.
I would guess it's the opposite. I would guess that they would try.
Okay.
I would
wait.
Here's what I think.
Hold on.
I think this is what they would do. I think that they would probably offer him a fat 1-year deal because they would want the cap space the next year anyway, so they would want that expiring deal. The question is, would somebody like Dallas swoop in and be like, "Oh, come play with Luka," and they offer him some kind of crazy deal? But I don't know.
Hey, man.
I know where you're going, Leroy.
Hey, what are you talking about? We just saw this.
With what?
Where they wouldn't pay a guy that everybody loved.
I love Gogi to death. It's not a Dwayne Wade situation.
Okay, which means that it could happen a lot easier.
I don't know about that.
I mean, it's safe to say though, we can't just assume that the Heat are going to do the right thing by Gogi.
I think they will do the right thing by Gogi.
We can't assume that though.
I mean, we were also saying the same thing about Dwayne Wade.
Right. If they didn't do the right thing with D Wade, can we assume that they would do it for any other player
it's different. Here's
in the NBA?
Can I tell you how it's different? Okay.
Sure.
Goran wasn't in Ibiza.
You're not going to want to hear this. You're not going to want to hear this. And I don't believe this. I'm just telling you the way.
Because he's white.
No.
Oh,
no. That's not where I was going at all.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
No.
I was kidding.
No. That's not where I was going at all with this.
I just I'm kidding.
Jesus.
I'm kidding. Stop. But gotcha.
So what is the difference?
I was going to say, Robbie alluded to it, that the man who makes these decisions, he has no reason to hold a petty grudge against Dwayne Wade, D Wade, where he thinks Wade was holding secrets out on him with LeBron. In fact, it's the opposite. His best player in Jimmy Butler, he loves Gogi. That's his guy. He's in love. So Jimmy's going to come to Riley and he's going to be like, we do right by Gogi.
Hey, somebody said, after game 3's performance, if Butler says Gogi stays, Gogi stays.
I agree.
All right.
35 years old, coming off an injury, and I want it back, but I mean.
I get it. I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying recent history tells me that when you have a guy that really wants to be here, that you don't give him the fat contract, even if it's for a year.
But it's also like it's one of those things where if they do it, it's a mechanism for the next year. Like they want to do it because they could also clear out more space for the next year.
Okay. Well, they also have that in Iguodala too.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of guys they have that with. I'm telling you, like, we all make the assumption that with a player we like, right? With a player we like, that our team is going to do right by them. And I have recent history that says otherwise. You can give me whatever reasons you want as to why they didn't. But I look at it as, if you didn't take care of D Wade, and that's your franchise
But also
all-time great.
But we all acknowledge that I think people see that as a mistake now. Like, don't you learn from your mistakes?
Sure. Yeah, not agreed. And even Pat admits
I don't want to be talking to Gogi 6 years from now, and he goes, "We still know what happens, cheapskates, man."
Oh, right.
The Zoom you guys do with Goran 6 years from now.
Yeah, when Goran's doing the Zoom from his wife's closet,
Right.
he's still telling us about how Pat Riley was cheap.
I mean, D Wade's wife's closet looked like a bedroom. That thing was huge.
Amazing.
Right. Perfect lighting.
Yep. I thought he was on set. I was like, "You on set?"
Right. I thought he was in somebody's makeup room or something.
Did everything right except letting me go.
Yeah. Hey, you see how he kind of
Funny.
So yeah, look. They should do right by Gogi.
Wait for Ethan to report that Goran got a $10 million offer.
Oh no! I still don't believe that, Ethan. I won't
Really?
believe that.
All right.
I should have asked him that.
Oh,
Damn it. We could have talked to him for an hour. Honestly, I had so many damn questions.